visiting team captain.
Thank you, gentlemen. Please shake hands, introduce yourself to each other, please.
We are back and better than ever. Afshin Banab, John Moriarty, under the Friday night lights of Warrior Field. Wakefield now with 4 receivers, including Anthony Thomas in the slot on the far side. Yorktown showing blitz again. There's the handoff. It is to our man Ermias Nega.
On the carry for Wakefield.
And he carried around the corner there. There you see the replay of Nega going right around the corner. And there's a referee's timeout because they're going to take a measurement. Let's see.
That looks very close.
It does. And from here, John, I'm going to say, I'm going to have to say no there. But we'll see. I'm probably wrong. I always am.
They got it.
Got it by the nose of the football. So Wakefield does get the first down on that 4th down run by Nega around the corner. Ball at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 now. Curran now the receiver at the bottom of the screen. 6:45 to go here in the first quarter. And there's the handoff. It is to Anthony Thomas. He gets close to the 30.
Anthony Thomas on the carry for Wakefield. For Yorktown, David Bernhardt makes the tackle.
David Bernhardt on the stop there. Thomas got marked right around the 31-yard line. So we got a 5-yard pickup on that run.
Anthony Thomas, 5'11", 256.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, he's got some of that Jerome Bettis
He's a big fella.
in him.
Call him A-Train. All right, 2nd down now. And 5, ball on the 31. There is Thomas again. This time, nothing doing for Mr. Thomas.
Anthony Thomas on the carry for Wakefield for Yorktown. Austin Brown.
Yeah, Austin Brown was in on that stop, along with a couple of other Yorktown defensive linemen, so they were on that right away. It's going to be 3rd down and 5, ball still on the 31-yard line. All right, Nega, the receiver on the bottom of the screen. Curran now in the slot. Powell, he bobbles it, he gets it back though. He's looking, he's going to have to run. He breaks one tackle, breaks another, and he's finally taken down for the sack. Beautiful sack there. Nicely done. Vic Dwight, he got him from behind. And they lost about 5 yards. This will bring up a big 4th down and 10 now.
Now, 3 weeks ago, we were here covering the Wakefield Stewart game, and Stewart won that game 35-0. 3 times Wakefield was in the red zone,
right,
and couldn't turn it into any points. Penalties were a problem. They had a fumble. Tonight, they're just going for it. I see no reason why they shouldn't just keep the momentum going.
They're doing it. They're listening to you, John. They should go for it. Here it is, 4th down and 10. Powell, he's got a little bit of time. He's going to have to run to the near side now. He's got some running room. He's going to unload it across the middle. This one is caught by Curran. At the 5-yard line, he's finally brought down. Thomas Curran with a nice catch. Beautifully done catch by Thomas Curran. He waited, and he waited, and he was patient and patient. Brandon Denny finally brought him down inside the 5.
We have seen this. Take a look at this replay. Time and time again, we have seen Drew Powell make his biggest and best plays under the most pressure, whether it's 4th and long, 3rd and long. We've seen him put together some really clutch plays.
And he did just that right there. About a 30-yard catch. All right, now the Warriors. 1st and goal. Still in that same formation with a 4 receiver set, 2 in the slot, 2 on the far side, either side of Powell. And Powell trying to get, there's some confusion on the line. Powell calls timeout. Looked like he was a little upset there at a couple of players, Nega being one of them.
him out to the side.
Yep. What are you doing? All right, so Wakefield had to waste a timeout there at the 4-minute mark of the first quarter. This is our first game, John, of our Arlington County matchups. Of course, we will be at Washington Lee next week, and we'll see these same Wakefield Warriors as they do battle at War Memorial Stadium with the Washington Lee Generals. And of course, our regular season finale, you know what that one is, November 5th, Yorktown and Washington Lee. All right, first and goal now. Yorktown showing blitz, the handoff to Anthony Thomas, gives it back to Powell. He's going to have to try to cut across. He gets close to the goal line. Interesting play. Obviously, that was improvised.
Let's take a look at this replay. That was absolutely improvised. I don't think Drew Powell was expecting to get that ball back for him. Made something happen.
He did. He did. Powell got something out of nothing there. They're right at about the 2-yard line. All right, second and goal now. Wakefield threatening for the first time tonight. Powell's going to keep this one, tries to spin and and he pushes himself closer to the goal line. And he's going to be right outside that goal line, inches from the line. This will be third down and goal, John. Look where that ball is. Well, John, we've lost his communication again with his headset, via his headset. All right, now third down and goal.
You know Wakefield's going to go for it on both downs, so let's see if they can punch it in here.
Here
they
is.
do.
Touchdown, Wakefield. If I were you, John, I wouldn't move. I'd stay in that same position, and just you can talk that way.
Touchdown, Warriors. And the Warriors take an early lead here. 2:39 left in the first quarter. Here at Warrior Field, the Warriors are up 6-0, looking to go up 7-0 on the heavily favored Yorktown Patriots.
Drew Powell with a nice little keeper.
We cannot see the monitor, no.
Yep, we still can't see the monitor. All right. Here is the point after now for Wakefield. Tyler Braxton.
It's blocked.
And this one's blocked, yep. Braxton. So with that, 2:39 to go, 6-0, Wakefield on top. The early lead, John. A little surprising there. Yorktown has yet to really drive in this game. I mean, their first play out of the chute was an interception.
You know, I brought up that Stewart game earlier, and Wakefield lost 35-0, but let's take a look at some stats from that game. Louis Green ran for 123 yards on 13 carries. Darrell Bell had 42 yards on 6 carries. Lavelle had 42 yards on 4 carries. Powell threw for 58 yards. They were moving the chains.
Yeah.
They just couldn't seem to score. Well, tonight, they were out to an early lead.
Thanks to their defense. Welcome to our broadcast booth. We can see each other now right here. He's John Moriarty. I'm Afshin Banab. And, yeah, you see us. Cheers. Cheerio. You see us. First time Wakefield has scored to open up the game all season long. First time they scored first this season. Tyler Braxton now will kick off, the 5'9", 150-pound junior. Yorktown's going to have to use a little ball control themselves in this next possession. And now they're going to start off in great field position as that ball is brought up all the way up to the 40-yard line. That was C.J. Fennell. Patriots coming into this game in back-to-back shutouts. They mark it officially at the 41-yard line. course, Jordan Smith under center. And the big offensive lineman of Yorktown, as you see right there. All right, there is the handoff. And that looks like it is Khalil Doles. He gets tripped up as he gets to about the 44-yard line. Doles picks up a few there. They used him a lot last week, John, in the ground control game. So this will bring up second down now.
Khalil Doles approaching 400 yards rushing on the season. He's got 5 touchdowns. He's averaging 5.4 yards a carry, so.
Nice average. Nice average by Doles, but that, my friends, is not Khalil Doles. That is Antonio Francis. He crosses midfield and gets to the 49-yard line of Wakefield. Enough for the first down. Andy Raquelli now in the game. Raquelli and Bernhardt, the receivers on the far side. Out of the gun, Jordan Smith looking to the near side. This one is complete to Bailey. Spins around. Gets hit hard. Gets hit hard by Victor Lavelle. He came up and pounded him.
One of Wakefield's defensive backs had him by the arm. Wouldn't
Spun
let
him
go.
around. Nope. They give him the forward progress, obviously. So they do get it. He does get a couple yards out of this. Brings up about second down and 7 now. Out of the gun once again. Jordan Smith in the pocket. He's going to keep this one himself, and he's going to run, John. 45, gets to the 40. 35, taken down. Nice run by Jordan Smith, taken down by Marquette Parker.
Jordan Smith is Yorktown's second leading rusher. He's got over 300 yards rushing this year, and he's, like we call him, a dual threat.
He is a dual threat. He actually, I think, threatened Marquette Parker on that one. It looked like Parker took the brunt of that hit.
It's like flag is going to go against Yorktown. They're going to bring this ball back.
But Yorktown, they do the spread offense, then they like to run sometimes. So Bruce Hansen always mixes it up. You never know what you're going to get out of a Bruce Hansen team. All right, that one's against the Patriots. They'll bring that one all the way back to Yorktown territory. So it'll be second down and long. Call it about 13. Smith now under center this time. Got 2 receivers. This one is the pitch to Doles. He's got blockers in front of him. Doles on the left, off tackle left, crosses the 40, gets close to a first down. I believe he is just shy, but it's a nice run, and he picked up about 12 yards there. So we got that yardage back plus some. So it'll be third down. Call it a yard and a half, 2 yards. All right, Yorktown wasting no time. Smith this time. He keeps it himself. He gets the first down, crosses the 30. To about the 26-yard line. First down for Yorktown, and Smith decided this one's mine. I'm going to get the first down, and we'll go from there.
Smith is lightning fast. He doesn't need much of a hole, and once he finds that seam, he will exploit it.
Bernhardt will take a break. Kevin Bailey comes in along with Antonio Francis, and Doles will take a break as well. So Hansen shuffling players in and out early on. And that is the end of the quarter. Sorry, I did not keep you up to date with the time there, but that is the end of the first quarter. And they'll move it down the other way. He is John Moriarty. I am Afshin Banab, along with the Arlington Independent Media crew, our great crew here, of course, at Warrior Field on Comcast 69 and Verizon Fios 38. This is our first game of our Arlington County matchups between Wakefield and Yorktown. Next week we've got Wakefield and Washington Lee at War Memorial Stadium, and of course the finale, November 5th, between Yorktown and Washington Lee, which we always love bringing you in. You know, John, there's a possibility we may do a playoff game. So
I know.
What the Patriots continue to do here.
Well, and it's looking like, with the momentum that the Patriots have put together, 6-1 record, looking to go 7-1 tonight, they could get a home game.
They would get a home game. Let's not forget, Yorktown is not the only Arlington team that could make a run at the playoffs. Washington Lee has a chance if they win their final 3 games, depending on what happens with Mount Vernon as well. So the Generals still are in it, but by a thread. But you know what? A thread is all you need sometimes. Rather have slim pickings than no pickings at all, man. The Generals have a good shot. They're still in it. Mount Vernon is right there, though, as well. The Patriots 6-1. They're undefeated in the district. Their lone loss came to Centerville. Well, let's see, there's some discussion now on the field.
Last week we saw Yorktown in just about the same field position, and we saw Jordan Smith roll out and throw a beautiful pass. 33-yard touchdown to Kyle Bailey. He's got the ability to put the ball in the end zone from here.
No, he's not afraid to. Oh, no, okay. We don't know what the banner was all about, but it's done now. First down. 1st and 10 now for the Patriots. Smith out of the gun once again. Most of the time tonight. He's going to the right side up top. This one's going to be caught for a touchdown, and it is Kyle Bailey. You just spoke of KB.
I think that's the same play they ran.
They did, yep.
Yeah.
28-yard catch.
Let's take a look at this again. Bailey showing off his speed. George showing off that arm. Look at that spiral.
Beautiful camera angle. I love that shot. You see the play develop as is. 28-yard catch from Smith to Bailey. All right, Dola now on the extra point here. That ties it up at 6. 11:53 to go here in the second. We just opened up our second quarter. Snap good, hold good, kick, of course, is long enough, and of course, it is always good. 11:53 mark. Wakefield gets on the board, or Yorktown, pardon me, gets on the board with a 28-yard catch.
Yorktown has so many weapons.
Yes, they do.
You know, it's Gabby, it's Bernhardt, it's the Bailey brothers, it's Smith with his feet, Smith with his arm, Dola's leg.
Doles is not afraid to. He can ground it out if they have to.
Khalil Doles, yeah. Fantastic runner and a big guy too. 5'8", 200 pounds. Can break through the line and just wear guys out. I think we'll see him more and more as this game goes on. Yorktown is stacked with offensive power.
So the 11:53 mark. The Pats get on the board now. And they're up 1. They did make their extra point. Wakefield scored. They did not make their extra point. So Yorktown's up 7-6. Hey, our buddy's back, John.
That's right. Still smiling.
He never stops smiling, does he?
Now that they are winning, I'll tell you. And how about that extra point, that block being, you know, that if that may come back to haunt Wakefield.
That could. You never know. Early days, as they like to say, John. But you're right. See what happens. Victor Lavelle deep to receive, along with Nega. And Dola now set to kick off. Lavelle standing at his goal line. Dola will kick it over to Nega, who picks it up at about the 11. He bobbles it. Ball still loose. Let's see. I believe he fell right back on it.
He fell right on it.
Yeah. That's a good way to pick up extra yards.
That was a 10-yard fumble return.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, he got it. They move it up. As you see right here.
Let's take a look at it. It just bounces. Looks like it bounces off his knee.
He had that right through his hand.
Just rolls straight forward.
Right through his hands. So they take over at the 24-yard line. He dropped it about the 11. That thing rolled up about 13 yards.
You know, it's worth noting it is chilly tonight, and that may be a factor with how guys hold on to the ball.
All right, Hobson and Kern now, the receivers on the near side or the bottom of your screen. There's a misdirection play, and this one gets quite a few yards, and it looks like it's Victor Lavelle who's still on his feet. He is not going to come down.
Wow.
He goes from the 24.
He just willed those last 10 yards. He made those. He invented those yards.
John, he went from the 24 to the 44 as a 20-yard pickup. Check out this replay,
Keep
folks.
those legs pumping. Watch this.
Great misdirection play. He had me fooled. He was not going to be denied.
Nobody was going to break his stride. Wow. Showing a lot of fight, Lavelle.
All right, now Powell, Lavelle and Thomas. Thomas, the fullback in this situation. Gives it back to Lavelle. He follows Thomas right through. Gets to about the 45-yard line. Pickup of about 2.
Mr. Lavelle on the carry for Wakefield.
So Lavelle with about a 21-yard gain in his last 2 attempts.
And Lavelle was doing kind of an impersonation of quarterback Drew Powell here a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Who kept those legs moving. And Falls Church kind of let the play drop, and he just kept running straight for a touchdown.
You remember that? That was a great play. All right, Powell now with the fake, being pressured. Almost caught from behind. He's going to let loose on this one, and it's incomplete.
I'll tell you, Powell threw a great pass under pressure there. I think that ball might have been catchable.
It is what it is now, so it's going to be brought. They have to come back to the line of scrimmage after that long run and incomplete pass. That was a great run by Powell to get outside, and just before he was going to get tackled, he was able to get the ball away.
We've talked a lot about Jordan Smith's mobility, but Drew Powell's got 162 yards rushing this year. I think a lot of those are just trying to escape the pocket. So
yeah.
He's got great feet, too.
3rd down and 8 ball right at the 45-yard line. Powell with 2 receivers, 2 running backs. He fakes the handoff twice across the middle, and it's incomplete. This will be 4th down. But, John, if they stick to their game plan, they should go for it. And right now they're only down by 1 anyway with 10:33 to go.
Looks like they're sending in the punting
Yep,
squad.
they are. I was wrong again. So, Luca Cagianessa, he's on to punt for Wakefield, and Kyle Bailey, the man who caught that 28-yard touchdown pass moments ago, he's standing at his own 20-yard line. Cagianessa is a big punter. This one is a line drive type punt.
Ooh, look
this
at
one's
that.
going to take a nice Wakefield bounce, and it's going to stop right at about the 15-yard line.
Big time Wakefield
Beautiful
bounce.
Beautiful punt. 40-yard punt for Cagianessa.
Cagianessa had to get that one off. There was like one of Yorktown's players was about to break through and block it. He got that kickoff quickly and effectively.
He did. So 10:20 to go here in the first half. Pretty good game, a close game so far, 7-6.
Wakefield's playing a great game, and they're showing a lot of heart on offense and defense.
All right, Smith now. The Patriots on their own 15. Smith now with the handoff to Khalil Doles. He crosses the 20, picks up about 7 yards. Good run by Doles. You know, he's just like Anthony Thomas or Victor Lavelle. He can carry some players.
That's right.
He's
Power
a big guy.
runner.
He's a big guy, John.
Let's see how many Warriors it takes to tackle Doles on this play. 1, 2, 3. Tackle by committee.
The 5'8", 200-pound senior. There's Jordan Smith. He fakes the handoff. He's going to unload it again on the right side. This one is complete.
To Gabby.
Caught. Devin Gaby gets to the 45-yard line. Nice catch.
Let's take a look at this again.
Not us. There it is.
Gaby's got some sure hands.
He's got some ups. So 6'1", 175-pound senior. Good catch by Gaby. Ball now at the 44-yard line. There's a handoff right up the middle. Khalil Doles, lots of running room, cuts to the outside, crosses the Wakefield 30, the 25, the 20. Driven out of bounds, stepped out of bounds somewhere down there.
Flag on the play.
Yep, and there's a flag. They call him out of bounds at about the 20, though. We'll see what the flag is, however. Flag on the play. back at about the 34-yard line. Ah, that one goes against Yorktown.
And that was a late flag.
Yeah.
They did not need that hold.
Nice run by Doles. He turns it back upfield to the far side. And there's that flag. You see it coming like a rocket. Somebody saw something big.
I didn't see it. Did you see a hold?
I was watching Doles, man.
I think most of Wakefield's defense was watching the back of Doles' jersey.
All they saw was 46. Getting further and further away. But anyway, nonetheless, the ball is now back at the Wakefield 45-yard line. 44-yard line, actually. So the infraction is from the spot of the foul. So still, Wakefield or Yorktown picked up a few yards on that one. Smith now again gives it to Doles, and he powers his way through, crosses the 40 down at about the 38-yard line.
I think that was Antonio Francis,
You're right.
actually.
You're right. It was Antonio Francis, number 4. I'm seeing number 4. Antonio Francis, the 5'8", 225-pound senior. Doles is 200 pounds. Francis got about 25 pounds on him. All right, second down and short now. Out of the gun, Smith.
He's going to let it fly.
Again. Yep, this one incomplete. Incomplete. Intended for Andy Rockelli. Came down, came up with it actually, but
well defended by Thomas Curran though.
Yeah.
He timed that one just right.
I like how Smith just rolled right out and threw it. He knew exactly what he was going to do with it.
Curran got a hand in there.
No hesitation on Smith's part at all.
Yorktown looking to break big plays. I mean, that's how they score often. Jordan Smith averages 14 yards per completion.
All right, this one is this one is Khalil Doles, pardon me. He gets the first down and a bunch more. He gets to the 25-yard line. Doles getting a lot of work tonight. Taking that well-deserved break. He just powers his way right up through. Breaks the hole, gets by Cagney-Anessa, and finally brought down. So it's 1st and 10. Ball on the 26. And whistles everywhere. False start on the Patriots. 8:33 to go here in the first half. 7-6 Patriots up on the Wakefield Warriors. A nice cold evening.
It's brisk. It's football weather.
Yeah, it is, man. This is football weather. Football under the Friday night lights. All right, now. This one is complete to Rockelli. Gets to the 20. Pushes forward. Cagney-Anessa brings him down from behind. About the 19-yard line.
Look at that rifle arm by Jordan Smith. Rockelli came into this game with 4 catches and 66 yards.
Well, he's got another one tonight. All right, second down and about 3. Smith looking across the middle, complete. No, incomplete, pardon me.
Just in and out of the hands of Rockelli.
Yeah. It's funny, John, that's 3 consecutive passes now to Rockelli. So obviously Smith or Bruce Hanson sees something there that they're trying to exploit. All right, now 3rd down and 3. Ball on the 19-yard line. There's another fake. This time he goes up. This one is caught. It is a touchdown. It is a beautiful catch. David Bernhardt. Again, another patient play. He got back behind the defense, and just waited for it, and it came right down into his hands. Nice throw by Jordan Smith. You see here, beautiful pass though, John, just right there.
Great finesse, great touch there by Jordan Smith.
All right, 7:30 to go, and there it is. 19-yard catch by Bernhardt. Snap, kick. Good. All right, with that, 14-6 now, the Yorktown Patriots on top of the Wakefield Warriors. And there goes Yorktown. They're doing their push-ups right there in front of our camera operator, Alexandria.
Yeah, it looks like the mascot's having a little trouble there. That tricorn hat maybe isn't the best option for push-ups.
It looks like he's having more than just a little bit of trouble. That hat must weigh a ton, right? Oh, man.
There, help him up. Help the Patriot back on his feet.
Give him a break. And he's still smiling. Isn't that something? All that, and he still smiles.
You got to turn that tricorn to the side if you're going to do some serious push-ups.
I don't know if you happen to see the article in today's sports page, John, about infringement on rights with logos and things like that.
Yeah, I did, as a matter of fact. And how many teams are using an identical logo to a pro team, whether it's the Raiders or the Panthers,
the Wolverines, the Jaguars. The Patriots used to have the old New England Patriots logo in the three-point stance on their helmet. I mean, I'm talking about the Yorktown Patriots used to have that same logo that the New England Patriots used to have.
Yeah, it sounds like some teams are saying you can't do it. Some teams are saying, well, you're going to have to pay us some royalties.
Lavelle will pick it up at the 20 and go all the way to the other side of the field. Cuts it back inside. Didn't fool Kyle Bailey too much on that one.
A lot of east-west running on that return.
But I do remember when the Patriots had that logo. Even after the New England Patriots changed their logo, the Yorktown Patriots still had that man in a three-point stance. Oh, you see him, like you said, a lot of east-west running. I gotta say, John, there's still no logo like the Oakland Raiders.
The Raiders. It's true. I was gonna say the same thing. It does. When I read that article and looked at the picture, what was the logo that jumped out first? The Raiders logo.
That's the one. That is the one. There is no doubt about it.
Sort of half pirate, half bandit.
With that patch.
Half Mad Max, Beyond Thunderdome.
Yeah.
You know, it's.
Yorktown showed blitz there. I think they jumped off. Like they were a bit giddy on that play.
I don't know if you saw the 30 for 30 about the history of the Raiders earlier this season, but I think Al Davis is looking more and more like a Raider every day, just like the actual Raider himself. Like
he's going to impose that logo on his face. 7:18 to go, 14-6, Yorktown on top. Wakefield scored first in this game on a Drew Powell 1-yard run, and then Yorktown, the missed extra point, make it 6-0 with 2:39 to go in the first quarter. Then Yorktown now in the second quarter, 28-yard reception by Bailey, a 19-yard reception from by David Bernhardt, both of course coming from Jordan Smith, and they're up 14-6. And there's a ball loose in the backfield. That one was a dangerous play, but fortunately, Nega was able to finally hold on to it.
Take a look at it again, see where this ball springs loose. That pitch came in a little hot. And that is not what Wakefield needs now. They really need to put a drive together here.
All right, Raquan Hobson now over on the near side. Powell now across the middle, incomplete.
Powell pleading with his receivers. Maybe it's with his coaches, but that looked like a little miscommunication. Both receivers looked open there on the left-hand side of the field.
All right, now Powell over here on the near side again with Thomas Kern. This time Powell will take, I'm sorry, not Powell, Raquan Hobson will take the slot. Kern now with Fennell on him one-on-one, blanking him it looks like. Powell's going to have to keep this one. He's taken down another Yorktown sack.
Sack from David Bernhardt.
Yep.
Finding the ways to
That
make an
ball
impact on both sides of the ball.
That ball on the 20 now. Kevin Bailey now, the single safety for Yorktown to receive this Gagianessa punt.
That kick is going to go
Yeah.
off the side of
This one
Gagianessa's
is-
foot, but it
this
still
one's
takes
short. It'll take a little Wakefield bounce, but it's going to stay right at midfield, it looks like.
right at
Right
the
at it.
50-yard
Yeah.
line.
So that's where the Yorktown Patriots will take over with 5:47 to go. Here from Warrior Field, Afshin Banab and John Moriarty and the independent crew of Arlington. The Arlington Independent Crew, we aim to show some football. And that's what we're doing tonight, right here at Warrior Field. Patriots up 14-6. Wakefield hanging in there, John.
Wakefield hanging in there. This is going to be a big defensive stand for Wakefield. They really need to prevent any big plays coming out of Yorktown.
All right, Bernhardt, the receiver on the far side now. Smith out of the gun. And there he goes. He's going to throw it to Kevin Bailey. Behind the line of scrimmage, Bailey with a lot of running room. Crosses the Wakefield 40. Good run by Bailey. Pickup of about 11 yards there. Nice run. Dangerous play, actually, throwing it that way behind the line of scrimmage, as Smith did. But nonetheless, timed well. Bailey picked it up. You'll see it right here. Bailey picks it up, and he just takes off running. He's got good blocking. Look at that blocking in front.
Lots of running room.
Great camera work by Sarah Husband. 5:28 to go. Smith now with two fakes. He's going to throw this one, and it is incomplete. And you know, David Bernhardt, he knows he should have had that one.
He'd like to have that one back. Hit him right in the hands. And Jordan Smith, he's got a quick release. He can really fire that ball quickly.
It's his release is as quick as his feet. 5:21 to go, 14-6.
Jordan Smith, we should add, is a junior, so we'll be seeing a lot more of him next year.
All right, Dole's back in the game now. He pounds his way for about 4 yards there. Bring up third down in about 5 or 6. 5:09 to go and counting here.
You can see kicker Michael Dola warming up here on the side. He has kicked 2 51-yard field goals this year. A couple 51-yarders, a 46-yarder. We saw a 34-yarder last week. He's got the leg to make some long kicks. Oh, he may not need it, though.
No, he's not going to need it. Francis gets up to the 20. He gets the first down and a whole lot more.
Flag on the play.
Yep. Find the man in the white cap. There is a flag on the play back at about the 33-yard line. Holding against Yorktown, bring it back. And the Patriots already knew they were walking back anyway. So, John, you never know. They still might need Dola for a long one.
Wakefield's had some trouble with penalties this season, and I'm sure they're feeling good that that flag is not on them.
This one is third, maybe 14. They need to get to about the 29-yard line, the Wakefield 29. And Wakefield jumps offside, so make it 3rd and 9. Let's see what they actually call. I know I might be jumping the gun myself. Yep, that one is against the defensive line. You can credit the whole line for jumping there. So move that one back 5 yards. Move that one up, I should say, 5 yards.
Still 3rd and long. Let's see
Yeah.
if Jordan Smith takes this snap from the shotgun. No?
No, he's under center again. He's got 2 running backs. He's got 1 receiver, 1 in the slot, actually. There's a pitch. That one is Doles. He's got some running room. Smith blocking for him. Doles to the 10 and finally taken down. Nice run by Doles. Good blocking by Jordan Smith. Smith gave a DB a little bit of a nudge just to get Doles even some more yards there.
Nice tackle by Israel Cruz. That was the last line of defense, or Doles would have had a touchdown.
There's that block. Smith on Thomas Curran.
All kinds of running room for Doles. That penalty turned out to be costly. I don't know if they would have run that play on 3rd and 14, but at 3rd and 9, they made it happen.
And there's Antonio Francis. He goes in easily for the touchdown with 4:07 to go. Nice 10-yard scamper by Antonio Francis.
Yorktown's running game dominant on that drive.
A good mix of Antonio Francis, Khalil Doles, and Jordan Smith.
And we needed 2 minutes and change for that drive.
There it is. Here's that
Punch
run
it
again.
Michael Dola on to take the extra point.
All right, Dola now back to action, kicking the extra point, and it is, of course, good.
Dola kicks it up and it's good.
Point over back by the scoreboard.
Kicks it on the track.
Yep. So that makes it 21-6 with 4:07 to go here in the second quarter, and Yorktown just looking so confident, John. So confident on that football field. And they just take their time, as you see the push-ups being done again. And Smiley is having problems once again with it.
On the fingertips.
But
it's he's pointing to the tricorn, and he's saying, I can't get...
Down goes Smiley. But, you know, John, they just look so confident against this Wakefield Warrior defense.
And putting together big plays in a row. You know, 14-yard rush. You know, 9-yard pickup. You know,
and even on those 3rd and long plays that they've had, 3rd and 10, 3rd and 12 that Smith has had, they still look like they just know that they're going to get a lot of that back, and that's got to feel good.
Bruce Hansen knows how to play call, without a doubt. They have a consistent offense. They've got so many weapons, and their line is bigger than Wakefield's line. They're dominating right now, and when their rushing game is on, that buys Jordan Smith time. When he rolls back, looks for his receivers. Those free safeties sometimes have cheated in to look for the Khalil Doles and Francis, and he's found his open wide receivers too.
And like you said, man, the kid's a junior. He's going to be back next year.
He's only going to get faster,
right,
and stronger.
Maybe even a little taller. But yeah, you're right. He's going to get faster. He's going to get stronger, and teams better watch out next year. Teams in the National District. All right, Naga deep to receive, along with Victor Lavelle. Dola just with a squib kick. This one hit the Wakefield Warrior. Lucky, fortunate for Wakefield to fall on that one, to grab that deflected.
That was Raekwon Hobson who deflected that ball, and fortunate that they got the ball, but it looks like it was worked out to their advantage.
It sure
Let's
did.
look at this again.
Here it is.
It's a line drive.
And you see Raekwon Hobson, like you said, deflected it.
I think
Kenneth Giles picked it up.
The way that Dola called his special teams players in before that play, I wonder if he did that on purpose.
You got
knowing his accuracy, he said, "Look, I'm going to aim for this guy, and let's try to go get this ball."
It's very possible,
because that ball was hot. It popped off his foot.
It was.
But Wakefield's got good field position now.
They do. They're at the 43-yard line. There is Victor Lavelle. Bounces it inside. Still gets some running room. Still on his feet.
He just won't quit.
No. All right, 3:45 to go here in the first half, 21-6. Lavelle doing a good job running the ball tonight. He's close to midfield. Terry Davis with a sprained ankle last week against Hayfield, so he is out of this contest. 3:30 to go. Powell's going to keep this one. Looks like he will get the forward progress close to the first down. Close to the first down, so we shall see, depending on where the officials mark this ball.
Clock is ticking. We've got 3:10 left in the second quarter.
There you see him. He gets pushed forward, gets pushed back, and still fighting for every single inch he could get. he wasn't giving up on that. They give him the first down at the 47-yard line, at the Yorktown 47. All right, Hobson now, the receiver on the near side.
Wakefield really needs a score on this drive to keep in this game.
Down 21-6, 2:50 to go here in the second. Patriots showing blitz. Again, another keeper. He gets about 3 yards on that play. Interesting call there, John.
Usually don't see the keeper till third down.
Right. I don't know what that one was about. They had just gotten the first. Nonetheless, they picked up 3 yards, so it's 2nd down and 7. All right, Hobson now the receiver to the near side. Nega on the far side. Powell under center. This time he's going to go across on the slant, and it is complete. Luca Cagianessa with that catch. It's the first time he's touched the ball tonight. At least it's the first time he's caught the ball tonight. He's kicked it a few times.
Cagianessa, 6'4", 228-pound senior.
He's a big fella.
Big target.
That was more than enough for the first down. Ball on the Yorktown 35-yard line. Wakefield slowly but surely marching down the field. All right, Lavelle and Thomas now, the backs. The give to the up man, the big man, Anthony Thomas. And like I said before, call him the A-train. He gets about 8 on that one. He goes from the 35, we'll call it the 26-yard line, maybe 9. Good pickup on that one. 1:20 to go. Clock stops. Now it continues. All right. Give again to the up man. And there's the first down.
Warriors moving that ball impressively.
Right.
They don't care that they're outsized. They're looking to score here. They've got 1 minute to do it. 1 minute and 10 seconds. And counting.
All right, they get up to the line pretty quickly here. Powell again under center, this time one running back. He hands it to that one running back. It is Victor Lavelle. And Lavelle is not going to go very far there. He's gang tackled by a host of Yorktown Patriots. And there is a flag, a late flag there. And it looked like there was a face mask. Couldn't quite pick it up. That somebody grabbed his mask just before he came down. I don't know if we'll get a replay on that one. But Lavelle is... he's okay. He got up slowly, but he's all right.
That's a pricey penalty for the Yorktown Patriots. That's going to put Wakefield in striking distance for a touchdown.
Yeah. I don't understand. I saw that face mask, John, but I don't know. The flag came kind of late. I don't know why. But this one will be moved.
Mark that ball on the 9-yard line.
Yep.
This is getting interesting. We got 52 seconds left on the clock. Wakefield Warriors walking up to the line with a spring in their step.
All right, Powell now under center, looking to throw. He's going to roll out to the far side. He's going to throw it against the grain. This one is almost intercepted.
And Powell is lucky.
Yep.
And Yorktown didn't snatch that ball.
Intended for Luke Cagianessa, but it was almost picked off. 38.6 seconds to go.
Look at how fast Yorktown is right up on Powell. He manages to get free, launches that ball up, and there were a lot of white jerseys there.
There sure was, Kevin Bailey included.
Here we are, 2nd down and goal.
2nd and goal, 38 seconds to go. Quan Hobson, the receiver on the near side. Powell going to the far side. And he's going to be taken down. Nice tackle by Yorktown. Way to hold him up.
Yorktown D with a clutch sack.
All right, David Bernhardt on that sack.
You know, I was a little surprised they didn't give that ball to Powell. On 2nd and
On
9.
2nd and 9.
Why not try to
Yeah.
Why not try to punch it closer to the goal line?
All right, 27 seconds to go here in the first half.
What's your call here, Avsheen? What kind of play do you run?
I do a short pass play. They've been successful. If we're talking about a pass play, I would do like a little slant or something and get some of that yardage back, and then go for a shot in the end zone. I would also try to run though. If we're going to do a run play, I would give it to Lavelle. He's having a good time marching against Yorktown. He's getting some yards, and the Patriots are having a hard time bringing him down. So I'd either do a little slant, or I'd run it. But Powell will probably throw a fade or a post, or Powell just might keep it himself. You never know. That's what I love about Powell and Smith. They're so diverse. They're so versatile in their play. You just never know what they're going to do, no matter what you expect.
Well, the last 3 snaps that Powell's taken, tried to roll back. He's been under immediate pursuit.
Yep. The Patriots are blitzing, no doubt.
See, that's why he's taking it out of the shotgun.
Yep. And here he is. This is, as you said before, this is when he's just about at his best. Patriots are still blitzing.
There's that blitz.
Yep. Powell's going to have to keep this one. He unloads
Let's
it. There's a flag on the play. This one's intercepted all the way on the far side of the field.
Still going.
Yep, still going. And there is a flag. Let's not forget there is a flag way back. A couple of flags now. Another flag.
Depending on what that call is, it may still be Wakefield Warrior ball. But who knows? And another flag after the interception return.
That was Bailey that got it. Let's see what they call though. There's 2 flags on the play. Bailey with a nice run. He caught it inside the 5.
It's deflected into his arms off of a Wakefield receiver.
Looks like it may be against the Patriots. At least one of those 2 flags. So the Warriors might get a little break here, John.
They could use it.
Yeah, that one's holding on the defense and holding on the offense. Personal foul, offsetting, of course. Now you see our color scheme for tonight's game. All right, so they offset, and we go back down to where we started this play, John.
And
7.5 seconds left.
Here we go again. 7.5 seconds left. It's crunch time.
Now the question is, what do you call, Mr. Analyst? What do you do here?
You know what? I think you let Powell work his magic, and I think you throw the ball over the middle and hope for the best. I think you try to get some receivers open in the middle of the field. That's that.
All right. I think you have to pass.
You don't want
to run and then get tackled, and the clock runs out. Well, there it is. Now the clock is running. They're just running. Are they letting this go?
There's no way.
Well, the clock says, okay, you know what I see what they did.
Did they call a timeout beforehand?
Well,
wait.
They didn't call the timeout in time.
Oh, no.
So that's half.
And Yorktown's just running off the field. Wakefield's not going anywhere.
No.
How's that for an experienced coach? Bruce Hansen says, march it in, guys.
Let's go. Let's go. Tyler Braxton's ready to kick that one through the uprights.
Look at this. Wakefield is not leaving the field. I think they're claiming that they called that timeout in time. Now, Yorktown has walked down right to the goal line. They're not leaving quite yet. Jordan Smith, it looks like he wants to leave. He's motioning his guys to go in.
George. Okay, let's see now.
Oh, and
here's
the referee's
headman saying, bringing him back.
Referee's bringing him back.
Yep.
Look at this.
Headman Ron Brand is saying, bring him back. Come on back, Yorktown. This is not over yet.
I've never seen anything quite like this.
No, this one's interesting. So
and
that ball.
There's some confusion on the Yorktown side. Some guys are starting to run on the field. Some guys are saying, wait.
No, there shouldn't be confusion. If the official says come back, they need to come back. Bottom line. There should be no confusion. Wakefield's set to kick this one. Braxton's ready to go. Let's set this up real quick. There was 7.6 seconds left. The ball was spotted. The clock started to run. Wakefield claims that they called timeout. Yorktown's walking off the field after the clock hit 0-0-0-0.
And
now
Yorktown is looking to
going.
leave the field. This is just pandemonium.
This is Ron Brand, the head official tonight. Of course, he's from the Ohio State University, so I'll leave that one alone. I'll just leave it like that, though. He called Yorktown back, and now all of a sudden, Yorktown says, no, we're still leaving, and Ron Brand says, okay, let's go. It's halftime. That's how it is.
And that is really unfortunate for the Wakefield Warriors because
they wanted to get
just
at
a
least
moment
that
ago
three.
they were on the 9-yard line after an impressive drive and could have gotten a field goal out of it. Just would have been a 29-yard field goal, even after that sack by Yorktown. Oh boy, well,
that's how it ends right now. In the first half, it is Yorktown 21, Wakefield 6. You're watching high school football on Arlington Independent Media. Comcast 69, Verizon, Fios 38. We're back for the second half after this, and we hope we can square things away. Stay with us,
we're
everybody.
going to get to the bottom of this story.
Camera set and action.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Hatcher. Welcome to Arlington Independent Media. We've been serving the Arlington community for over 27 years.
AIM is in the community producing programming about what's happening in Arlington.
High school sports really represent the community in a way that nothing else really can.
Two is up.
There's a void on television for high school sports. So now we have an opportunity in this community to see the games that the kids who live here are playing in. That keeps me motivated to do it.
You just get right in there with the action. You kind of spin around the teams. You follow the players onto the court. You kind of go between the lines of cheerleaders and players. I mean, it just gets the viewer right in the middle of the action.
And I think that the Arlington community supports its high school sports, and the media, specifically Arlington Independent Media, is there to support it too.
I got Comcast and go to 69. Out of nowhere, I just see me playing. It's kind of weird. And then I hear announcers talking. I'm like, what the heck is happening here?
Right now, I'm actually wearing my Arlington Independent Media Volunteer of the Year Award Letterman's jacket. And I wear this with a lot of pride. I think that a lot of people here at AIM put in a lot of hard hours volunteering on projects, mean a lot to them. And this jacket, when I put it on, it reminds me that we're here to not only serve the community, but to develop our own skills.
At Arlington Independent Media, we say what we do is we bring independent voices together to build community.